For this final video, I thought it would be fun to talk about some of the more advanced functions in Google Docs. These little tricks can come in handy and make your lives quite a bit easier if you know how to use them. So the first one I'm going to talk about is version history. This is useful if a coworker or student is like, oh my gosh, I had a document and I deleted all of it and now I don't know where it is and I can't get it, and boo-hoo, I'm doomed. So what you do is you go to File, you go to Version History, and you can click See Version History. And as you can see, you can kind of tab between different saved points. And so if they had something from 2 days ago, it will show up here. They can click it and they can get all of that information back. So that's a really useful tool for when inevitably somebody deletes everything because they didn't switch the permissions from editing to view only or whatever it is. That's how you could fix it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is making a copy. So if a document is shared to you that is view only, or if you want to save some paper and put out a worksheet to all your students, they can go to File and make a copy, and then they can have their very own version of the sheet that belongs to them, and then they can write in the sheet. So here you can see copy of sample document. The original is here, and now there is another one that they have permission to type in. So that's a really useful way to save paper. The next advanced feature is how to make a document available offline. This is useful if you're traveling and you don't know, maybe you're on a plane and you don't have Wi-Fi or something like that, but you want to work on a document. You can go to File, Make Available Offline, and it's good to go. So how that works is Google Suite is all cloud-based, so it needs internet connection. But if you're working offline, then as soon as you connect back to the internet, the document will adjust for the changes you made while you were offline. So that's a really useful tool for a variety of applications. The next one is add-ons. This is useful in a lot of different ways depending on what you are trying to do. But add-ons is here on the top. Click add-ons, click get add-ons, and it'll pop up with all sorts of goodies that you could potentially download. There's everything here: calculators, rubrics, better feedback, faster grading. I mean, there's a million things here. The thing that I used this year was EasyBib as a way to help students make bibliographies, and I had them add that on to Google, which if you go to add-ons, you can see your add-ons here. So I already have EasyBib, manage bibliography, and boom, you have the tool right here. You don't need to go to easybib.com. It's already attached to your document. So that's a really great tool that you could use with students or coworkers. And you could probably spend a million years looking at all the add-ons, and there's probably a bunch of stuff that I don't even know about that could potentially be really helpful. The last tool I wanted to talk about is text-to-speech. This could be useful to you or students. A lot of students are like, man, I know what I want to say, but every time I try to write it, I get stuck. Well, maybe they need to use some text-to-speech then. Go to Tools and go to Voice Typing. Control-Shift-S is the shortcut there. And I'll pop up with this microphone. And it says click to speak. If you have your microphone ready on your headset or your laptop, you just click. And all of a sudden, everything that you say is ready to be typed by the computer. It's pretty incredible. Obviously, as you can see, the grammar is not perfect, but I think it's a great way to get started if you are stuck. or a student needs a little help dictating what their thoughts are. And then you just click on the microphone again to stop the function. So those are 5 really great extra tools that maybe you don't need every day, but might come in handy at some point.